People, hello, welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, this video won't be a positive one or comedic in any way. It's nothing but heartbreaking. I came home earlier in the morning and did a quick live stream to express how I felt about this situation. It happens far too frequently, especially in the inner cities of England. Not to mention Scotland, places in Wales also. It's mostly London, but it's a trend nowadays for young people, younger than me. I turned 23 this year. There have been so many cases, you can use Google, of kids as young as 11 being stabbed by fellow kids and teenagers. On New Year's Eve, 2023, minutes before 2024, a young boy, Harry Pitman, was stabbed and murdered in front of his sister and his friends, waiting for the New Year countdown. There were 2 photos released of the people involved, shown right here. 16-year-old boys. Here's an enhanced photo of the alleged perpetrator, just so you can visualize the scenario. Harry was wearing a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. Tottenham Hotspur is known to have solidarity with Jews. They're against anti-Semitism and whatnot. Harry, like me, has curly hair, which can be seen as a trait, I guess. Hell, when my hair gets long, I call it a Jewfro. I can't tell you if Harry was Jewish or not, but according to inside reports and to people who knew what happened, Harry was, I've got to be very careful my wording, otherwise you understand the platform. Harry was offed by these 2 reportedly Middle Eastern boys for wearing a Tottenham Hotspur t-shirt minutes before the New Year. The police were quick to come out and say, this is not a hate crime. This is not a racially motivated attack, which I find outrageous. Hate crime goes all ways. We want to fight for equality, but we don't want to do equality. We're against supremacy, but we favour ones over others. Oh, you're this type of person. You can't experience that, but everyone else can because we're all equal. That's the mindset that has been plagued into this literal taking of a life, a crime. A family is torn apart. A young life is lost. Opportunities stolen due to the ages of the people involved, 16, they will not legally be named for at least 2 years, unless a court decides we need to name these people, due to laws in the UK where if you're under the age of 18, your name is protected by the court. Obviously, their faces have been released when they were trying to find out who did this. But you can put the pieces together. 2 Middle Eastern boys, angry at someone wearing a shirt that is known to have solidarity of the Jewish faith, whether Harry was a Jew or not. So what do? They pull out a knife and take his life from him. There is no justification, national or international, to approach a random football fan and do what you did. There's never any justification to just stab someone you disagree with. The fact the Met was so quick to say, oh, don't worry, guys. It wasn't racially motivated or anything of the sort. And then for this to come out alongside it, nothing has changed. Spurs, aka Tottenham Hotspur, gave him a minute of applause and put his face on the screen at the stadium Tottenham were playing at when they heard what happened. It was national news. Young boy taken from us minutes before New Year's. The second this information has come out, silence. Do you think this is right? Do you think this is justified? Do you think this is fair on Harry, his family? And do you think it sets a good example for the rest of the UK? The rest of the troubled youth? This tells people who are dumb enough to go around and do these things that it's all right in a certain scenario. It won't be the same in one scenario as it would another. We, as a country, need to make sure this stuff doesn't continue, to make sure they can't get away with it in any scenario whatsoever. It's a disgrace. It's a shambles. It's the UK. What do you expect nowadays? Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And just love thy neighbour. It'll be a good change. Make the most of this fresh start. Others didn't get the opportunity.